Hello, my name is Benjamin Nix. Um, this semester, I had a new instructor for the applied program, Dr. Kelly, and with that instructor came new goals that addressed a lot of the issues that I was having last semester when I would present new work and then not have appropriate score or notation for any of that work. And a lot of that had to do with my background in technology. So the first thing that we did was make an extension of my Harmony 1 final into more of a exploration and kind of a study in that form of a waltz. And a lot of my work with Dr. Cully is split between getting me up to speed with notation and specifically learning finale and researching the literature and examples that are out there in order to have a sense of what this language is like for live instruments. So through that goal, I reached out to a number of professors to ask if it was all right that I compose something for their ensembles. And Professor Reyes gave me a list of all of the chamber ensembles from this semester. Through that, I saw a bassoon duet as a group and decided to do some research in that setting to see what literature was out there, not only for bassoon, but for duets specifically. And leveraging the technology side of developing the piece through MIDI and then refining the notation of that piece and making the recording or the MIDI realization match, I was able to kind of let go of one aspect that I'm more comfortable with and start to grow this new skill that I'm trying to build this year. So the first piece I want to share with you is called Too Soon, and it is a bright duet for bassoon and bassoon. So that was kind of my introduction to a paper-first approach. And this opened me up to reading a lot more scores and research and just getting better at reading music this semester in general. So Dr. Kelly put me on the track to study more pianistic people. And at the same time, gave me Vincent Persichetti's 20th Century Harmony to read. as well as a little bit of set theory that I had heard about through a music skills course that was online. So like the new territory of starting on paper actually has new advantages that I didn't really consider before. And through that process, I was able to see, especially from reading 20th Century Harmony, how this different approach can be used in music that I was familiar with, like Brent or Claire Fisher for pop music, or Koji Kondo for video game music. So one process, as I learned to develop these pieces and write more on paper first, was to consider what the piece does or what it should do. And I think that this next piece for piano, called Redraw, which is named for redrawing the notation from my journal and from my notepad and into my DAW and finally into Finale, as a fitting name, and is probably my favorite composition that I've made so far at this school. So I hope you enjoy it. This gain in copying, becoming a better copyist, is something that I really felt like I was lacking last semester, and was able to really make a lot of strides this semester in terms of preparing professional sheet music. But last semester's research in unfamiliar genres prepared me very much for getting way deeper into the weeds of this atonal theory and 20th century harmony and all of the newer music that kind of lives in a world that isn't part of the media. I still have a complete list for all of the ensembles that I want to write for from this semester, And I know it's pretty ambitious, but hopefully I'll have time to do that over the summer, or at least get some ideas out and explore more of these ideas. And that's kind of my goal, to get the most out of this program and take advantage of an environment where musicians can actually play what I'm writing. And if I write something for someone specifically, that'll make it even more exciting and an even better learning experience for me. With all that, I wanted to thank Dr. Kelly and the rest of the LACC faculty and staff. And I hope you guys have a good summer. I'll see you then.